is definitely faster.
Much
in
faster
Indianapolis
than World Cup
500.
soccer. Which is not a strange thing, since soccer is definitely slower than Indy 500 in real life.
Definitely. Though I have to admit, I'm a big fan of soccer, and I've bought 2 soccer jerseys while I've been here.
All right, you should have come with me to Gothenburg last night and watched the soccer game.
Oh, because I bought an Elfsborg jersey. That made me very happy.
Jeez.
Should I have bought a Gothenburg?
No.
I
I
didn't buy a jersey. I bought a sweatshirt. I bought a pullover, but I also bought a Swedish national team jersey.
All right, that's better.
Excellent. So what else should I buy? I do have a couple of hours to kill in the Gothenburg airport if you'd like to make another soccer purchase recommendation.
I would tell you to buy an AIK T-shirt, but
Okay.
you're not going to get that one on Gothenburg Airport.
Oh, I wish there was more shopping to do in the Gothenburg airport, because I've been to the bookstore and I've been to the sushi place.
Well, it's kind of a small airport. There's not much to shop there.
Yes. Well, that's okay. I'll have some extra time. Is there anywhere within walking distance I can go?
In here, Borås?
No. I mean, by the Gothenburg airport. Is there anywhere I can go?
There is nothing in walking distance. It's like 15-20 minutes by car to the city center.
Okay.
But there's nothing in walking distance. Right, so there's a warm-up here, but Michael is playing Indy 500, and he's going to meet Katie George from the USA, former world champion.
What do you like to do off the plunge when you play Indianapolis 500? What is your typical strategy?
I go for the lock. I lit the lock, and then 2 shots, and then there's a multi-ball. That's what I do. Michael is playing classics here, doing tip passes.
He was doing that during the warm-up on Attack for Mars, too, earlier. And Josh Sharp said in the moment of levity that he was going to give him 30 seconds, or as long as he could keep doing rolling tap passes.
Yeah.
So one of the strategies I decided to choose in my game of Indianapolis 500 was just to go ahead and shoot the mode start off at the beginning, because I have a little bit of ball save, and I could put the ball up into the middle. It was something I saw Trent Augustine doing during our qualifying round. And, you get a mode start. You're probably going to get some points off of a mode, and that ejects the ball into the PIT lanes, which you cannot see because of the big white kind of sphere up there. But what it does is that starts to work towards lighting your next mode. So it's a very interesting way to play. And what you can do is you can just shoot from that upper right flipper into the lock, and then you have another decision to make because the ball is going to come screaming down.
Yeah, but I usually, if lock is lit, I go for the ramp and the lock. If lock is not lit, I go for the loop to lit it.
Yeah.
And then I try to keep an eye on the lower play field to see if there's a 3 times play field is lit or not. And if it is, I go for it before I start the multi-ball.
I know it's been a little bit buggy, and all the lights are on here in attract mode, but we've had several moments of playing the game, because I played it at least twice, where something isn't lit, and I don't know if it's the secret mode, where jets give neat stuff, or if it's something else that's there. So we've had a couple of moments where we haven't had the mode lit, where we were kind of looking around at each other and saying, do you know what light is out? But if you're paying attention during your warm-up and you're noting during attract mode that all the lights physically do work, it's one of those moments where you just say, you know what, let's go.
Yeah.
So let's see what Michael does off the initial plunge.
Yeah, Michael is playing 1 here from Switzerland, and Katie George from the USA is playing 2.
Do we know where they are within their match?
I know that it's 3-2 to one of them, but I'm not sure who. It depends on who won on Evil Knievel.
Game 6 is very exciting, so it's possible that we are going to have a winner of this round, or we're going to go to a best-of-3 playoffs. This is a very pivotal and exciting game here at IFPA12. Oh, that's a beautiful rolling tap pass. And he's taking advantage of the very, very limited ball save that's there. Oh, but
he's still doing it.
That is a wonderful skill. And apparently he's figured out something within the code where if he's just shooting those end lanes, he can take advantage of the fact that...
there's ball saves there.
Yeah. But there was even a ball save off of a saved ball, which was something that I did not expect.
No, me neither.
And he started boost multi-ball, which is a 2-ball multi-ball, where the goal is to try to put the ball into the turbo green lock shot there, kind of in the middle
from the upper flipper.
From the upper flipper. So he gets strapped up. Let's see if he shoots the ramp. Oh, is he going to get the ball back? Oh, it doesn't look like he is. So what would you do here with the ball trapped in the left flipper? It's kind of an interesting position.
It depends on if this individual game, if I can post pass it or not. And it also depends on what is lit for the center shot.
Yeah. It looked like it was not lit, but he went ahead and shot the center, which does make progress towards bonus X and a few other things.
It also depends on if the lock is lit or not. If the lock is not lit, I want to hit the left loop.
Yeah.
If it's already lit, I might as well shoot the center shot.
All right. Ball comes screaming to the right flipper. Oh, and he does make the orbit shot for a loop turbo combo.
And also a lock. Another lock means a guaranteed multi-ball.
It's almost like the announcers are doing the announcing. So now, this game is at the difficulty setting where you only need to make one orbit for the first multi-ball in order to light both lock 1 and lock 2. Michael's taking advantage of the fact that he can start one of the modes off of the right orbit. So what he can do here is he can either pass. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Started pit stop multi-ball, where what he can do is he can shoot
the right ramp,
or he can just let it time out.
He can time it out and get a multi-ball guarantee, the only difference is that there is not going to be jackpot shots everywhere.
Yes. But you are guaranteed a 2-ball multi-ball.
Yeah.
So
I also get some interesting information in the chat here that the ball save is on as long as the left ramp car is flashing.
Oh, that's very good information. I will file that away under things I should have known. So Michael's trapped up here during his pit stop multi-ball. Let's see what he goes for.
He's playing the upper flipper.
Excellent. Let's see if he shoots the souvenir. Nope.
Well, maybe he tried to. I don't know.
Ooh, boy, that ball came screaming out, but he successfully did not compound the error by deciding to, keep the ball trapped in the flipper.
Yeah.
And that allowed him to continue his pace. So let's see if he can make the lock shot going across. Nope, unable to. Oh, excellent work there.
He gets another chance.
Oh, he shot that.
There he is, another turbo combo.
Boy, that was an aggressive strategy, shooting that orbit when he didn't have to instead of
the ramp.
Maybe shooting the ramp, yes. But it did get him an extra 12 million, and hey.
And he's shot that loop a couple of times now, so he got the aim for it. Maybe he doesn't get the aim for the ramp.
Excellent. Now, that was a very interesting decision that Michael made there.
To let the first ball go?
Let the first ball go.
I usually do that as well.
Yeah, it's a wonderful strategy.
Because then you get a pass on, you get an easier shot on the left ramp, and you also get a ball feed to the right flipper that you can bounce over and take the second jackpot.
Michael's got balls a little bit out of control, and it looks like he's going to lose his multi-ball here.
Yep.
See if he can get back under control. Oh, that was excellent vibration in order to get the ball off.
Oh.
Ooh, boy. Look at that facial expression.
Yeah.
That is the look of, I got away with something.
He's ramping. He's got his lock lit. Oh, there is a tilt and a drain.
But if he did not have any modes going, there's not a lot of bonus within the Indianapolis 500. No. But $233 million is definitely a respectable start. And he's not in jail, as he does have his first lock lit for his second multi-ball.
That's true.
So we assume that Kaylee is going to give the game some time in order to, have a moment, let the tilt bob settle down.
Yep.
And perhaps figure out exactly why he chose to move to Amsterdam, as that is Kaylee's current residence.
He's moved to Amsterdam?
Kaylee has moved to Amsterdam.
But he's still playing for the United States.
He's still playing for the United States.
All right. Well, I can tell you why he moved to Amsterdam. That's obvious.
It's similar to Damien, moving from France to California. But
I think the reason begins with a J and ends with Asmin.
Aww.
And Amsterdam is a wonderful city. I work a lot in Amsterdam, and it's a wonderful city. It's a place where I could definitely think about living at some point in life.
Excellent.
It's a very nice city.
Excellent. So let's see what Kaylee decides to do off the launch, if he uses Michael's strategy of trying to take advantage of the ball save, or if he just decides to go ahead and shoot for the playfield.
Or if he decides to read a book. I don't know.
Now, Kaylee is a methodical player who... I like to say that pinball players are bank robbers at this level in terms of just figuring out every single weakness the game has and taking advantage of it. So Kaylee's probably checking his notes, see exactly what he can do. Oh, Kaylee shot the ball up the right orbit, but not with enough oomph in order to start a
And
mode.
there he tried to lift the lock and didn't succeed.
Dead pass, dead pass. And he is going to trap back up here and probably shoot the lock. All right, we're getting an update from our man on the street inside the arcade. Oh, looks like Kaylee tilted out here. So not much progress, but at the same time, everything is still lit and he still has a lot of possibilities above him, which is sometimes almost better than having gotten through the first full multi-ball without any points.
I got some updates here on tomorrow's matches, or is it tonight? No, it's gotta be tomorrow. Right?
What time is it?
Well, it's
Right.
9:15.
I gathered some info for our lovely viewing audience.
Anyway, Mats Runston is up against David Reel and Michael Trepp and Kaylee that are playing now. The winner here will be up against Zach Sharp. And next is the winner between Mikkel Schelin and Trent Augenstein will meet Jorian Engelbrechtsen.
Wow.
Next game here is Albert Nomden against Brian Shepard.
Let's answer some questions.
That's
go
the
ahead.
left side of the bracket. And
That's
the right
left
side of the bracket.
The right side of the bracket is Danielle Acchiari from Italy against Per Elenius from
Daniele
Sweden.
Acciari.
Marcus Stix from Austria against Chris Stevens from the USA. Josh Sharp from the USA against Jürgen Holm from Sweden. And down there is Julio from Spain against
Wow, did you
Jochen
see that
Ludwig
tap
from
pass?
Germany.
It has been rolling tap pass theater here.
He's been doing that all the time. It's
He
very impressive.
I actually watch him do it all the time. I tell him how crazy he is. He says it's very easy on Williams' machine.
He was doing it on Attack from Mars earlier, so yes.
He loves to do it on Medieval Madness.
So Michael took advantage.
It might
of-
be easy for him. I'm
Yeah.
not so sure it's easy for me.
He took advantage of the orbit.
It's only easy for him.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying it's only easy for him.
Oh,
The
yeah.
rolling tap pa- He's crazy with that.
Well, I see Cale George do it on a lot of classic games, but never on a modern game.
Yeah. Well, you don't see hardly anyone do it on the modern game.
excellent.
Takes a
There's
danger
a
for that.
warning.
Jailbreaker.
Uses a warning, but gets away with it. Now has a chance to settle down. I'm assuming because he needs to shoot the left orbit to get his second lock lit for his second multi-ball that we are going to see another left orbit lock combo. There's been some discussion of endurance here in the
Boom.
chat.
There's a lock.
Oh, definitely true.
His third loop turbo combo.
Wow. So we're back to multi-ball.
Yeah, this is the guaranteed one.
We'll see whether or not the ball save is lit. Ball save is not. Oh, it is lit on this one as well. Good.
It's lit.
Yeah,
But
I-
he didn't let it go this time.
Nope.
And there's a jackpot on the left ramp.
and he made one of his locks, which is very important. If he can make a second lock, what will happen is the third ball will launch into play, and he'll have an opportunity to kind of get back. Oh, look at that rolling
Oh,
tap
that
pass.
one. Tap pass. If he can get it up there before time is up.
Nope.
Now time is up. Oh, there's a third ball. Where did that come from?
I don't know. Perhaps I.
Perhaps he
misspoke.
had two balls up in the lock.
Oh, Elwin pose.
Oh, impose.
So he's got a jackpot lit in the left ramp, and he can use the upper flipper to make the
There
lock
it
shot.
is. And he puts it in the lock.
So if he makes
Boom.
all three balls in the lock, he does get a outstanding
Super
super
jackpot.
jackpot.
Do we know who's pick? So this is his pick since he's player one.
We assume it's his pick because he's player one.
It's Michael's pick, yeah. Kaylee picked Evil Knievel.
Matey, we call him.
He's down to two balls, but again, if he can get a second ball into the lock, he will get the third ball back again. But it timed out, and he has to deal with both balls here again.
And he gets that last jackpot, last minute jackpot.
Nothing's better than a last-minute jackpot.
Let's see some more rolling tap passes.
He's got mode start lit on the right orbit there, along with
Nails
hit the
it.
wall.
I think he's quite comfortable on this game, guys. What do you think?
I believe so too. It's
Look
an
at that. He
excellent-
knows right where the light lock is.
It's
Boom.
it's an excellent choice for him.
See how fast he got to it? It's just crazy.
Well, if you're going to pick a game in the World Championships, you should pick a game that you know and you feel comfortable with.
Indeed.
Definitely.
Oh,
There's a drain. But still, this is a pretty solid
Strong
score.
showing.
excellent! It's an excellent start.
So let's see what Kaylee do about this.
He's basically at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, he didn't do much on it first. I mean, did he lock a ball? No, he didn't lock a ball.
He didn't even get lock lit.
No.
So now he's got it calm down. Let's see if he can shoot a combo. Nope, not what he chose to do.
Goes
So he's
out
going to
the
go for
middle.
mode start
Turbo.
and start the 2-ball multi-ball where he's trying to get the ball back into the lock shot.
If you were going to, I would go back with you. But we're just gonna hang
Now,
out.
because the ball physically does get locked within kind of that lock shot, you don't want to put 2 balls in immediately because one of 2 things is going to happen. Either one, the second ball is going to get rejected and thrown back into the playfield just about anywhere, or 2, the balls are going to get stuck, and then when it ball searches, it could eject both of those balls into danger.
So you want to keep one trapped on the left and have the other one going ramp, lock, over and over again.
Yes.
So that's what he's trying to do now. With mixed results so far, he got a couple of jackpots.
But at the same time, he's in absolutely no danger of draining here, and he's got significant point possibilities. So,
Yes.
and 60 million is nothing to sneeze at.
Achoo. Pardon me.
No worries. See the cradle separation? Oh.
Ow.
I've noticed that this
Failed cradle
yeah,
separation.
this
Yeah.
game does not have flippers set up in a way, including buttons, where it is easy to do all your normal little flipper tricks, other than apparently the rolling tap pass. So trying to do, just normal cradle separations by flipping the ball up into the bumper and letting it come down and pass over to the other ball is not something that is easy on this game. So Kaylee still hasn't started his first normal multi-ball yet, though he did play his little 2-ball multi-ball.
It's lit, so it's just one shot away.
Yep, there's a post pass. Oh, half shot up the ramp. Another half orbit. Kaylee's done a lot of those today.
And there's an orbit.
Oh, and he missed it just like Jeff Gagnon usually does.
Aww. He shoots the right orbit. Nope.
No,
He wants that lock.
He wants that multi-ball. And there it is.
Oh, and he made
Exactly.
it. If it was Jeff Gagnon, he would have missed it.
The only reason he might have considered shooting the right orbit or shooting the middle is that maybe he could have brought a mode in the
And here
multi-ball.
we go.
Adam, am I still in? Nope. I got knocked out by Trent in the round of 32 in sudden death. Or I guess if you're Trent, sudden life. But Lonnie, thanks for asking. Jason is...
He's not still alive.
Shufflemire?
yeah.
Done.
Did Marcus move on?
Yes.
Okay. So Jason's out as well. So
And Marcus lost as well. He lost against Jurgen in the next game.
ah,
No, sorry. Wrong Marcus.
Wrong Marcus.
Marcus Dix is still in the game.
Marcus Austria.
Marcus Austria is still in the game.
excellent.
He's
That
still
was
alive.
a lovely over-under to jackpot.
Kaylee's
Now
trapped
he
up.
got an easy shot for the right rack punt, and
Oh, it didn't go. Oh, that was an unfortunate return on that ramp.
But again, he did not compound his error by putting a ball into danger. He kept his ball trapped,
Very patient.
and he's able to work towards the second multi-ball.
yeah, and he took a loop combo and a lock. The first thing he did.
Let's see what he does off this launch, if he decides to shoot the left orbit or if he decides to shoot the ramp.
The ramp. He wanted that skill shot.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a dangerous one.
That
Oh,
was
but
an
he kept his
unfortunate
bonus.
miss.
On this game, bonus actually couldn't matter.
It really depends whether or not you started the mode, because
All right.
if you, it's kind of like Indiana Jones.
So if you're Michael Trepp stepping in here with the lead, what are you looking to do here, Adam?
What I'm feeling confident because I have had a lot of success in terms of shooting that left orbit lock combo shot. However, I look at the fact
Here, I would go for the skill shot and the souvenir and then the lock.
that's what I would go for as well.
Nice,
It's a
Patrick.
couple of easy points, and you get a lock, and you get a new shot, and then left orbit.
Hey, who says you're not a good player, Patrick?
Well,
You better tell those guys to shut up.
it's easy to be a good player sitting here talking, right?
Monday morning quarterbacking or whatever the European equivalent is. Yes.
I call that
Well,
expert analysis.
We call it a sofa world champion.
And if you notice, Michael has a beautiful left-hand brewery shirt on from Colorado
Nice.
from last year when he visited IFPA. That was in Denver. So. I think that's helping him.
So, but noticing his rolling tap pass strategy, it's possible he could do that again and try to shoot the right ramp. However,
does he have pit stop ready or something?
He already played his
pit stop is the second one.
Oh, he did
of the 3 lights. So let's see what he decides to do. Oh, looks like he was either going.
He decided to hit the post.
But his ball save is still on.
Oh wow!
He goes to center shot. So what's in there?
Shoot right loop.
Gasoline alley.
That is a suboptimal mode because it's not worth a whole lot, and that right shot is not one that players shoot
he just
for a
wanted
lot.
the feed to the right, it looked like.
Then that is a wonderful choice.
So now I think he's going to go for the left loop to light the lock. Yep. And then you need another one, right?
Oh. But under control.
At least he's playing relaxed. That's good.
And there could have been the other one, but it wasn't. There's an out lane.
But that's okay.
Well, he did a good score.
Yeah, but
you can't hang your head low here, even if Kaylee comes back.
Kaylee has
played a great game.
Kaylee had a significant second ball that put him into position where he can basically do what he wants to do anyway, which is start multi-ball. He doesn't have to bring in a mode, doesn't have to do anything else.
And he's 2 shots away from the multi-ball. And there's
shot
one of them, and there's the other.
Boy, if you're at ball 3 and
the
you need to
fist
make a
pump
couple
from Kaylee,
shots,
he's confident.
He's who you.
You don't want to meet him with this face.
He would be on the short list of players you would take. See Michael looking around in the back, and he's worried, and probably should be a little bit. But we'll see how Kaylee plays multi-ball. His first multi-ball was not rousing success, so he did get several jackpots. It's like he's down to 2 balls.
Yeah, and he only got 1 jackpot.
Oh, only 1 jackpot. So now,
Now, what happened there?
It looked like what he was doing is he was trying to shoot the ramp on the right from the left flipper, hit the post in the middle, and it just went down the middle between the balls. So that's a win for Michael.
That's a win for Michael. 582 against 437. And I guess that makes it either 4-2 or 3-3.
I guess we'll see. Does Michael look especially happy, or does he look like he's got to play a few more times? Nothing is better than trying to read body language here. It's hard to say because we don't see either of them in the picture.
I sent a runner to find out if this is 4-2 or 3-3.
Oh, excellent. I'm not used to having all these announcer privileges where you
There's the runner.
Oh, he didn't do it? He didn't do it? Wow.
It looks like...
What happened? I missed it.
It looks like they're moving on to sudden death.
What did he just have an unfortunate drain, or
he drained out of multi-ball, took a shot from his left flipper to the right ramp,
and I can tell you that Kaylee was in the lead with 3-2, so this makes it 3-3, and they got more games to play. Sudden death. I'm gonna go and find out if we're gonna stay on Indy 500 or if we're gonna find another game or whatever is gonna happen. So stay tuned and listen to Adam and Zen.
Do it, Patrick.
They did shake hands.
And Jochen Ludwig from Germany says he loves America.
Aww. Yet Jochen is also telling us that we are number 1, which is very nice of him to say.
Yes. And he loves Radical. It's his favorite pinball machine ever. Julio from Spain is currently have 30 million on ball 2 on Radical versus Jochen. So
that is a lot